Let's watch cherregai.
The Kenya presidential election is always highly profile as a result of it being conducted within a short period of time, thus making it a do or die adventure. The continuous campaign mood in the country has been occasioned by the perception that elections are held within the short period of 5 years. In any election period, we lose a whole year in campaigns, and another year is lost immediately after election because of the litigations in the Supreme Court, and thereafter transition period of new government settling down in the formation of new government, such as cabinet vetting by parliament and appointment of the same, including senior government officials. In total, we lose 2 years in a period of 5 years, leaving only 3 years for a president and new government to work. It is therefore justifiable to increase the presidential term limit to 7 years per term, totaling to 14 years, if someone is re-elected to office. I am cognizant that these proposals shall alter the governance structure as envisaged in the Constitution of Kenya, which in turn shall be subjected to public referendum or popular initiative as highlighted under Article 257 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. To the critics, let's meet in the contest, because our Constitution envisages amendment of the Constitution at any given time, so long as the threshold is met under the provisions of Article 256 and 257 through popular
Now,
initiative.
you've listened to that video clip of the Nandi Senator Cherregai is having this mentality. It is called Bush mentality. They are trying to distract the Constitution and increase presidential term limit, which I feel like having that gluttonous in power, gluttony in power, that is what they are trying to put here. And Ruto is actually a point of which we ought to remind ourselves. Now confirming this by having interest to impeach Rigathi Gachagua in order to increase his term limit. And that is why we are seeing this impeachment motion is really gaining momentum, because Ruto is using some weak MPs who don't have that skill in leadership in order just to impeach the deputy president for no reason to increase his term limit. So it means that Kenyans, you might not have that time for a serious election 2027. You are well preparing to go for an election, as Ruto is also planning his thought, is the sitting president. He want to be like Museveni, he want to be like this man of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, and all these leaders who have ruled for several years. We've seen their bitterness fruit in Africa. For instance, if today you visit Uganda, the currency over there is unwanting. Rwanda is unwanting. So it is a kind of useless leadership, which I don't feel if I happen to be the MP, I couldn't even have time to debate on that, because it doesn't make sense. It is just tormenting Kenyans' mentality. Yet leaders are just there reluctant and pocketing millions of money being given by the current head of state. United States of America always hold their presidential campaign or term limit after 4 years. Today, Joe Biden resigned, and he allowed his deputy to take control. The other day, the same United States of America, Trump worked one term as the president. He have been allowed again to campaign if he have that interest. There are several United States of American head of state have never come out to increase their term limit. What about here in Africa? This increasement of term limit to each and every head of state have dragged us behind. Only them benefiting, and no one is even considering this. Why? Someone will stay for power for a long period of time, yet is just nothing to the people. Because if Ruto want to deteriorate this our constitution, then believe me or not, that several people are going to be denied. Several people, young youths, are no longer going to have that interest even to vie for presidential race until he concludes his term. As I view this, whatever cherregai is saying, it is like is having that Bush mentality just to have his own political interests as well too. He believes that President Ruto, if he maintain to work in for 7 years in the office, then he might have something, or he have been given something. Let me advise the MPs outside there. Please, don't be misused. In fact, that is the best thing. As cherregai have read it and have shown it in social media, such kind of people should not even be given a chance in social media to bring these pettiness issues. Because it is petty. Why should he bring this? Yet Kenyans are suffering on the economy side. No job. No one is considering how Kenyans will eat, what will be eaten, and so on and so on. Why are they behaving like children? Yet they are leaders. It means that even Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment motion is just interest coming from our people in this country, our leaders in this country. And it is very wrong and very sad that they know the Constitution and they understand the Constitution. They are just trying to violate the Constitution with their own political interest. The challenge is that there is no permanent leadership. Even if Ruto will rule 1 million years, as I said it, he is going just to go down to the grave. The same way today you are listening to me here, seeing me here, I keep on telling you that there will be another face who will also speak the same spirit I'm speaking. The people you are seeing outside there, people like Morara Kebaso, there are other people who had fought before him. Today they are nowhere to be seen. What am I trying to say? The legacy which we ought to leave behind should be a positive legacy. People like the late Professor George Magoha, they left a positive legacy, and you are all aware of that. People like the late Pombe John Magufuli, he never have that interest to increase even presidential term limit to the people of Tanzania. Why here in Kenya? The friends which Ruto is working with might also affect him. You must bring that into your mentality. Might also affect him. Anyway, I know the MPs won't allow this unless they are drunk, they are bewitched, is when they will allow this. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Kindly drop your opinion at the comment section below, and please consider to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, share, and give us your opinion. Bye bye.